Okay, my name is Chris Taylor. I will be talking about chapter 12, which is by Senge. And this chapter was about team learning or learning team. And what he was talking about was how people work together as a team. And when you become administrator, you are kind of like the team leader, the team captain. So some of the things that he talked about as a coach, they spoke about Bill Russell and how they had this moment when they was playing how they all worked together as a team, and he knew what his this particular guy was going to be, another guy was going to be, and they just all worked together as one, as a whole unit. So they talked about that in this chapter. He also mentioned about how a jazz ensemble, they get in a groove where they're all playing and everything is sounding good and the flow is good, the tempo is good. So when you're dealing with a group of people, you have to have that nice little flow and y'all working together, the tempo, like that jazz ensemble they were speaking about in this book. Also, there's another guy that he talked about was Hensenberg. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He was talking about a high IQ. Individual high IQ is not good as a group of people that have a high IQ. And what that means is more than one head is better than one, so to speak. So if you got a lot of smart people, you're going to work together as one. You're going to work better. You're going to bounce ideas off each other and so forth and so on. So they also talked about how they got a big group of people and you got people going this way, you got their own agenda. And when you're working as a team, you cannot have your own agenda and expect to win or to accomplish anything. So those points I kind of understood because I'm a former college athlete and a coach, so I understand how that team concept work. And being going into administration, I think I know I'm being biased about how coaches may make the best administrator because they understand that team concept. And once you become a team captain, you teaching other people how to work together. Everything flows together. So they also spoke about what they call dialogue. Dialogue is simply a free flowing conversation, and it's non-judgmental. In other words, you getting everything you want to say out on the table, but you're not judging anyone. Allow them to speak and say what they feel is on their mind. And like the old saying is, agree to disagree. So it pretty much that what that dialogue is talking about, that free thinking. Boom also talked about the perception actions cannot be separated. In other words, the way you perceive stuff is going to influence how you think and act. And I do believe that because if you think in a certain way, you're going to eventually act that way. They say mind over matter. Your mind is stronger than what you think. So when I read this chapter, I kind of understood it, and even they talked about the quadrant physics guy. I didn't never understood what that was, but I understand his thinking and everything. And when we're talking about our team or our department, I'm also a member of the health and physical education department, and I also work with the data team. And I know the data team, we're more of a learning team because we help each other out. It was three things they gave about whether you know that your team is a learning team. One was insightful thinking about complex issues. As that on the data team, we think about stuff. One of our APs that are members, they allow us to think about why do we do this? Why do we need this data? And that influenced us to research why we need that data. I've never been involved in data like I have since I've been taking this class, and I understand it now. And she allows us to be a free thinker and also gather information on our own. The second thing they say you need to be innovative and coordinated action. And she innovates us and tell us why we need to do this, why this data is important. And she coordinates, give us each one of us a task to do, and we go out and do that task, and we do that task. I mean, that's part of being a team. Everybody got a part to do or to act on, and when you act on, you come together as one. That's my definition of a team. Also, the senior team carry out the orders of so-called the leader or the senior leader on the squad. So if she give us a task to do, we all do it because she's the leader of the department. Therefore, we take on the responsibility that she had. And when we take on the responsibility that she had, that kind of makes us strong. So with that being said, I know that we are a strong learning team, and our strength, I believe, is free thinking, or like they said, the dialogue. We are strong in that aspect, and we all work together to make the department better. There's no, I guess, animosity within that group, so we work together. We coordinate everything together. And I know one thing that we was talking about, it was saying that we work together to fulfill the vision of the school. And when you fulfill the vision of the school, that means you are working together as one, as a unit. So I think that we are strong. And where we're weak at is I think more of the monitoring, being a monitor of what's going on in the classroom, and with the data and everything and the assessment. So I think that's where we're kind of weak at, but we've been working hard towards that, and I think that we're going to be all right.